Hello everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at Mova's new flagship cordless hard floor cleaner, the X4 Pro. This new mop has several unique features and packs a welcome innovation, heated cleaning, with a 176-degree hot water spray jet that can cut through stuck-on dirt. Today we'll go over the features of the machine, put it through all kinds of cleaning tests, see how well it takes care of itself after the extreme cleaning jobs, and I'll show you how to take care of it. The X4 Pro features a full-width self-cleaning mopping roller driven by a direct drive motor, so it's a beltless system. This setup features excellent edge cleaning on both sides. The top cover unlatches and removes, and the self-cleaning roller is very easy to slide out if needed. Here's the direct drive motor. I like that this setup is becoming more common. In my opinion, it makes the most sense for these types of cleaners. Behind the roller, there's a comb that prevents any hair from getting wrapped around the mop roller, so it's a true tangle-free setup. On the back of the cleaner head, there's the clean water tank. A handle flips up to remove it. There's a lid on one end where you add water and cleaning solution. I prefer this setup with one water tank in the base of the cleaner because this gives the machine a low center of gravity, making it very light and easy to push around. The X4 Pro included some extras, an extra mop roller and filter, and a big bottle of concentrated cleaning solution. I really like that Mova is generous with the extras. Rather than a small sample bottle of soap, Mova gives you enough cleaning solution to cover dozens of rounds of mopping. The dirty water tank unlatches from the main body, and it's very easy to work with. It has a good capacity, and there's a separator in the tank that does a good job separating solids from liquids, making it easier to empty and rinse out after self-cleaning. The machine can lay completely flat, and they thoughtfully added a little wheel towards the top of the machine. It's a small thing, but when laid flat, it just glides on its own, requiring almost no effort to operate. The machine is easy to use with 3 buttons on the handle, a power button, a mode select button, and a button for activating the self-cleaning cycle, as well as a trigger for the spray jet. There's 4 cleaning modes: auto, ultra, suction only, and hot water mode. When using hot water mode, an onboard heater heats the water to 176 degrees for both the mopping roller and the built-in spot heat spray nozzle. The spray nozzle is very useful and helps the mop cut through stuck-on dirt faster than just the mopping roller can on its own. The charging base is unique too. It's longer than other charging docks, but they added a ramp, and you just drive the mop into it when done, which is easier than lifting the mop up and dropping it in. It works really well, and it's kind of fun how it just parks itself. The idea is that the machine is light to push, and you won't have to lift it up as often unless you need to carry it to another room. Then there's the special drying. Along the back of the dock, there's a metal plate with a heating element. Using this heater along with the built-in fan, it heats up to 194 degrees, and this mop can dry itself in about 5 minutes, far faster than any I've ever used. It's so cool. The only thing I don't like about this dock so far is that it's kind of long because of the ramp. The mop itself is pretty slim. It's about 11 inches wide, and in terms of height, at its highest point, the cleaner head is about 4 inches tall by the neck, but it tapers down towards the front to about 3 inches tall. Setting it up is very easy. Just fill the clean water tank with hot tap water, add 10 milliliters of cleaning solution, and give the tank a shake to combine everything. The clean water tank just presses back into place, and the machine will let you know when it's empty. The X4 is ultra maneuverable and lightweight to glide around. It can lay completely flat to clean under furniture, and when laid flat, the headlight comes on to better see dark areas. When laid flat, there's an extra wheel in the handle the machine can rest on, letting it lay completely flat on the floor. This means you don't actually hold the machine when laid flat, you just guide it around and it does all the work. It's surprisingly effortless, and the slim design means you can easily clean around chair legs or tighter areas in places like bathrooms. Now for some cleaning tests, and first let's see how it edge cleans. The X4 Pro offers excellent edge cleaning on either side, and it cleaned everything right up along the baseboards. Next, let's try out the mop standout feature, the hot water mode, and we'll try it with a stuck-on dirt cleaning test. I put down a bunch of soy sauce and let it dry over 24 hours and get stuck onto the floor. In hot water mode, you can use the spot heat spray nozzle, which helps loosen stuck-on dirt with 176-degree water. This works really well, and it can cut through and pick up stuck-on debris faster than other mops I've tested. The extra power required to heat the water does take a hit to battery life. In this mode, you get roughly 25 minutes of cleaning time versus about 45 minutes when using the smart mode. Because this works so well, it's probably my favorite feature, and it gives it a cleaning edge over the competition. To test the tangle-free functionality, I put down a whole bunch of very long hair and mopped it up. Remarkably, none of it wrapped around the mop roller at all. The mop roller has a large diameter, and the integrated comb seems to grab and remove any hair before it can wrap around the roller, delivering a perfect result.
Start intelligent self-cleaning. Press the self-cleaning button within 3 seconds to start deep self-cleaning with hot water.
When finished, you can park the X4 and activate the self-cleaning cycle. This works really well, cleaning the mopping roller and flushing out the machine. This process takes a few minutes and it's kinda noisy, but it doesn't take too long. Once done, it activates the mop drying cycle, which thanks to the 194-degree heating on the charging dock only takes about 5 minutes and gets the mop roller dried and fluffed back up, ready to go again. This works much faster than any I've tested, and the self-cleaning is very effective. Once it's done self-cleaning, it asks you to empty it out. I learned with this cleaner it's a lot easier to empty the dirty water tank after self-cleaning, as that process helps separate the solids from liquids in the tank. When I first emptied it because the tank was full of ranch dressing, it was a mess because of what I had cleaned up. But emptying it after the self-cleaning cycle was very clean and easy. The lid separator lifts off, and you can dispose of the separated solid debris and just rinse everything off. The separator is pretty easy to clean too. Oftentimes these are pretty complex and stuff can easily get trapped in them, but this one is very easy to rinse off. After you rinse the tank, set it aside and let the tank, separator, and filter air dry before putting it back on the machine, unless you plan to use the machine right away. This will help prevent any bacteria buildup. It's a bummer the X4 can't dry the filter and tank on its own, but that's a very uncommon feature in these mops. But maybe in the next model. Looking at the machine after self-washing, it did an excellent job taking care of itself. The charging base is perfectly clean with no leftover debris. I think it helps that it's literally mopping itself every time you park the X4. The nozzle cover, mopping roller, and base of the machine were very clean too, with only a little debris left over inside. This is one of the best results I've ever seen, meaning outside of rinsing and air drying the dirty water tank, you probably won't need to mess with the rest of the machine very often, though I would still check these areas after really bad jobs. If necessary, you can manually wash the roller. It's a little discolored here from the mustard, but it's clean, dry, and doesn't smell. Compare this to something like the Dyson Wash G1, which had all kinds of gunk still trapped in the base and rollers after self-cleaning, requiring extra maintenance. What's amazing too is the entire self-cleaning and drying cycle only takes about 8 minutes, and it's completely ready to go right after that. So there you have it. The Mova X4 Pro is one of the best cordless hard floor cleaners available. It's very low fuss and easy to take care of. It has several cleaning modes, but the new hot water mode is really beneficial, helping it cut through stuck on dirt faster than most other cordless mops. The spot heat spray nozzle is incredibly useful too. My complaints are minimal. On the next model, I would like a more compact charging dock that's closer to the size of the mop. The ramp gives the charging dock a pretty large footprint since it's kind of long. My only other complaint is that although the self-cleaning works excellent, it doesn't have a dry cycle for the tank or filter, meaning afterwards you'll want to leave those 3 parts out to air dry before putting it back together to avoid any bacteria buildup. Keep in mind they're almost all like this, but I really like how some cordless mops feature tank and filter drying, making them even lower maintenance. The machine is quiet, ultra maneuverable and light to use, can lay completely flat to the floor, has a true tangle-free design, and it's easy to take care of. If you've never owned a cordless hard floor cleaner before, I think you'll be surprised by how useful they are. They've come a long way in a short amount of time, and they clean surprisingly well, easily handling everyday mopping and cleaning tasks. I always enjoy reading your comments. Please like and subscribe, and don't hesitate if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.